In this show, I'll be playing your most rockin' music. Let's do this. Everybody, welcome to the You Rock, the show where I play the You Rock songs that you rock on. Yes, yeah, all that. Hello, let's say hello to people that are in the chat. Who do we got? Hello to Gortium85. Hello, HappyRon. Hello, Tremor Bear. Hello, Lou Reality Leela. How are you doing? Hello, Lillypillies. I'll put your comments up too. Look at that. Hello, Weltenkinder. Hello, Tremor Bear. Hello, Michael, aka Zland. Hello to Statistic. Hello, Kim Harden Hudson. Hello to Jade Star. Hello to Cy Effin, one of the awesome mods. Also, Jade is also a mod on the channel, and both do an awesome job of that. And yeah, did I miss anybody else? Let's see. Hello to Kim Harden Hudson. I think I said hello to you already, but hope you're all. Hello, Colin Stanton. What is up? Hello to Mr. Pete Johns of Studio Live today. Hello, LithiumVandaL. What is up? Hello, Dominick. Torregrossa. Yes. I think I got everyone. I hope I did. Anyway, so we're gonna kick off episode 24 of You Rock. I think that's where we're at. Hope so anyway. And we're gonna start things off with a person who really needs no introduction, but is gonna get one anyway. And that would be the creator of Studio Live today. Pete Johns has sent a song into You Rock. So if you've been watching over on his channel, he's been working on this song, Toxic Ego, and I think doing a great job of that, and just released it not that long ago. So let's see what Pete had to say about this song. Toxic Ego is a tune about those people. You know the ones. Recorded in GarageBand iOS, mastered in Final Touch, and drums by our very own fabulous Jade Star. So awesome. So we're gonna start things off with that track and take a listen. And here we go. This is Toxic Ego by Pete Johns with drums by Jade Star.
You got an ego that drives me so crazy, but I just don't know how to quit. You think it's okay to treat me like a baby, and I just put up with it. It's the final time oblivious. You don't have a clue. Why should you care? It's all about you. Cause you got an ego that drives me so crazy that I just don't know how to quit. You think it's okay to treat me like a baby, and I just put up with it. You treat the others like they don't even matter, and you're just the star of the show. One day I'm hoping you're gonna learn your lesson, cause you got a toxic ego. Oh no, oh no.
That was Pete Johns with Toxic Ego, with drums by Jade Star. So yeah, that's fantastic. Pete Johns, master of the hook. He just writes these catchy songs that you can't get out of your head, and he does it time and time and time again. And that's why he teaches other people how to do stuff. Because if we can learn how to be even half that good at writing a catchy song, would all be rock stars. By the way, hello to Omni Collective Creativity. Hello, Rick Lisk, I believe, is here. I haven't seen your comment, but people are saying hello to you, so I assume you're here. And hello to Bubba. Bubba is here. Hello, Wick. Yeah, fantastic song by Pete Johns, and of course, I'm always eternally grateful for all the great support and friendship that Pete Johns has given me in this channel over the past couple of years. So awesome, rock and roll. So be sure to, if anybody hasn't already checked out Studio Live today, I imagine like 99.9% of you have already done that. But if not, you should definitely get over there and do that. Especially if you're interested in learning how to create on GarageBand in iOS, because that's kind of the not the only thing, but it's the feature thing that the Pete Johns does over there, and does it so professionally and so well. All right, very cool. Let's see. Thomas Christ needs sound bites for all the art. No, you know what? Yeah, but see, I get into that, and then you're just doing that, and we're not playing any songs. So I don't know. That's kind of Ron's thing. I'll let Ron handle that. He does it. He does that well. Yeah, slap that Pete Johns song. Exactly, HappyRon. Very cool. All right, let's keep moving right along, because as always, we got a lot of tracks to play on the show, and the next track that we've got to play on the show is by Jerry Gomes. Jerry Gomes, Adore You. And let's see what Jerry has to say about this one. I think this one came in kind of like right after we finished the last show. So let's see what the dealio is on this one. Adore You, and he says, here's another track from my time with the band Dr. Happy. Check out Lucky Lou on the bass. Actually, I think this song was an older track that I played his newer track last week, so I thought I'd get to this one this week. So this is actually from a couple weeks ago, but it may be new to some of us. So let's go on over. We got to go to slaps.com. That's where this song lives, and let's check out "Adore You" by Jerry Gomes and Dr. Happy.
In the time, being so kind.
try anyway. What is it all you dream? Are your britches busting out the seams? You figure that life is true, and I still adore you.
That was Jerry Gomes, and before I forget, I need to give this some I thought I was signed into DistroKid. I guess I can't give it fire. Somehow I got signed out of DistroKid. Oh well. So I guess I won't give it fire, but you should go give it fire because it definitely deserves it. Man, that was a hell of a song. Jerry Gomes. First of all, the vocals, as many people have said, those vocals are fantastic. I'm getting Mike Patton vibes on that. I'm getting some Faith No More. I think that's kind of the direction of that. There was that cool little moment where there's the break in the music, and it's like, no, don't, leave me alone. Don't, I'm not signing any autographs. Leave me alone. That was really cool. I like that. And then that guitar solo, there was some like really cool effects on that guitar. It just took that solo to another level for me. So yeah, I'm very, very, very into this song. I think this is some fantastic work. As Lillypillies says, that little solo feeling faint. Yeah. Hell yeah. Pete Johns rocking that one, rocking tune that one. Love me some slap. Yeah, there's slap bass. Slap bass was fantastic. Say hello to some more people that came in. Hello, X, and hello, Brad Example. Hope you're all doing well tonight. But that's a killer track. So yeah, if you're signed into DistroKid, get over there or Slaps itself, and then just get over there and give it some fire because it deserves it. Unfortunately, I can't because I'm not signed in apparently, and I'm not gonna bother with that right now. But anyway, yes. Maybe I'll have to go back later and do it if I remember. So yeah, that was cool. Let's take a look. I tell you what, guys, I started a new thing at work this week, and they've been working me hard. Let's put it that way. I mean, it's good stuff, but it's also it's very, very draining, and so my mind is just kind of like mush today. That's the truth. Anyway, very cool, awesome song. I put it in the description, like I do all the songs. I put them right there in the description, so you can go check them out and give some love to Jerry Gomes for that awesome track. By the way, if you're loving this show, and if you like what I'm doing here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you're always notified when I'm live, because I do this, and then I do another show on Fridays where I play my own music, Thomas Christ Live. So if you don't want to miss that, click that subscribe button, click the like button if you like the show too as well, and do that for all these artists as well, because they're all working hard and they really would love and appreciate your support, and that includes folks like Weltenkinder. Weltenkinder sends us this track, All the Things She Said. So I got a feeling we might be getting kind of like maybe a breakup kind of a song here. I don't know, but we'll find out from Weltenkinder himself what he's got to say about this one. And he says that's right, this is a cover. This is a cover from the Russian band Tattoo. I remember hearing a song by them, by the way, back years and years ago. I don't know if it was this one or not, but I do remember this band. The driving character of this song has always fascinated me, so I had to do it. So let's get over and check out All the Things She Said by the band Tattoo. I think there's two ladies who do this, the original band. Other than I've heard that one song, I'm not terribly familiar with them, but anyway, let's check out Weltenkinder's cover of All the Things She Said by Tattoo here on You Rock.
Totally lost. If I'm asking for help, it's only because being with her has opened my eyes. Could I ever believe such a perfect surprise? I keep asking myself, wondering how. I keep closing my eyes, but I can't block you out. Want to fly to a place where it's just you and me. Nobody else, so we can be free. Nobody else, so we can be free. All the things you said running through my head, running through my head, running through my head. All the things you said, all the things you said, running through my head, running through my head. All the things you said, this is not enough. This is not enough. They say it's my fault, but I want her so much. Want to fly her away, where the sun and the rain coming over my face, wash away all the shame. When they stop and stare, don't worry me, cause I'm feeling for her what she's feeling for me. I can try to pretend, I can try to forget, but it's driving me mad, going out of my head. Running through my head, running through my head. All the things she said, all the things she said, running through my head, running through my head. All the things she said, this is not enough. This is not enough. All the things she said, 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 all the things she said. Looking at me, tell me, what do you see? Yes, I've lost my mind. Daddy, looking at me, will I ever be free? Have I crossed the line? All the things he said, all the things he said, running through my head, running through my head, running through my head. All the things he said, all the things he said, running through my head, running through my head. All the things he said, this is not enough. This is not enough. All the things he said, 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 all the things he said.
Really, really nice job on that Weltenkinder, and that was actually the track that I remember. So you were right. I don't know if I like the song all that much, the original version of it, but you did a fantastic job with covering it. And so now I need to see what you said about the description. because there's something. Okay. I just wanted to see there was something. Please support the people in the video. They are athletics that make the visuals possible. Go to their videos and click them and subscribe, or at least leave them a comment. It's free. So the athleticism that was on display there, really impressive. So if you go to that link, not only support Weltenkinder for the great music that he does, but also go and check out those athletes that doing the parkour, because that was also very cool, and it takes a lot more talent than it looks like. Jumping off a roof, but yeah, very, very cool, very awesome. And Weltenkinder is here and says these parkour girls are YouTubers also. So it's good to support all creators and of all kinds, because we think about musicians, but there's people who do all sorts of things on YouTube, and it is tough to gain traction, and so you definitely should go and support what they're doing. I think it's really cool. Myself, so it was cool to feature them. I think that was great, and it went really well with the song. And you did a nice job with that. Great stuff, and great, awesome vocals as always. So thank you very much, Weltenkinder. Go and support all the stuff. Weltenkinder does a lot of music, and it's all good. And you really need to be listening to Weltenkinder. Awesome. All right, we're going to move along to, this is a new artist that sent music, and we have some new artists on the show today, and it's always a good thing to hear from some new people, discover some new talent. And one of these is King of Rockets. I love this title. Look what the monkeys have done. So I'm very intrigued to find out what this song's about. So let's take a look and see what we've got here from King of Rockets. Here it is, and they say of this song, look what the monkeys have done. This is a song about human evolution, and I mean that's kind of I the way you sometimes have to feel about humanity is look what these monkeys have done. So here we go. Let's get this into the stream here so we can take a look and listen at this video. This is Look at What the Monkeys Have Done by King of Rockets.
Nothing is certain, there ain't a given. We can continue to steal, we don't get a
So that was King of Rockets. Look what the monkeys have done. Wow. That's fantastic. I'm so glad that we got to hear this one. I definitely agree with a lot of the sentiments in this song. It's beautifully done. It just sounds classic. It just everything is really well mixed. The vocals are on point. The video goes perfectly with the song. The song has a great message, and I feel like lyrics and stuff are very important to me. So I love that, and I totally agree with a lot of the message of this song. So, man, just fantastic, great guitars. That's tremendous stuff. Really, really tremendous and powerful stuff. So, definitely, I hope we get to hear more from King of Rockets, because I'm digging this, and I'm digging it a lot. That's, wow, stunning. Stunning. But it really is. And it's, as Colin saying, so we agree with the assessment of the monkey business. Absolutely. All right. So thank you so much, King of Rockets. Go and check them out. I want to say hello to some people who have come in. Hello, Ashley HM. Hello to Wi-Fi. And Colin Stanton. I think I got you earlier, but hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Anyway, very cool. Let's go on to the next one. So I've been looking forward to hear from these guys. Haven't heard from them in a while. Got our big international collaboration, Problem Child, and they're back with a new one, Caught in the Middle. I don't think it's that song by Steelers Wheel. I think this is an original song. It just happens to have the same title, but I can't help but think of that one. Maybe it's a reference. Who knows? So this is a fantastic collaboration of people from all over the world, really. And we've heard several of their more recent. I think they just got together fairly recently, back in the fall of last year. And I think this is maybe like their fourth song or so. And anyway, so this one's called Caught in the Middle, and this is what they say. In this song, Problem Child backed away from mischief and trouble and stood up against hate and division caused by the pandemic situation and related happenings. All right, so let's check this out. Let's see what's going on with this. But these guys, Fico and others, the Croatian rocker and others, are just doing some really cool stuff, and doing it in the way that our modern technology allows across international borders, which is so cool. So this is Problem Child, Caught in the Middle.
Nothing
There you go. That was Problem Child with Caught in the Middle. Yeah, definitely another hard rocker. Got a little bit of that stoner rock kind of vibe to it. As Lou Reality says here, kind of a Zeppelin feel to it. I agree with that. Everyone's playing is on point. Got a positive message there. And Dominick says fucking A. Rock on, man. Rock grooves, my dudes. Yeah, I mean, these guys, they're all very talented. Vocalist, I don't know the vocalist very well, but he's very talented singer. And, of course, Fico rocks that guitar. And then you got the drummer. And it's just so cool that they're able to bring all this together from all around the world and, send their tracks, via email or however they do it, Dropbox, whatever, and put this stuff together and make a video where everybody's in it. They all have to send separate videos in front of a green screen, and somebody pieces it all together. Weltenkinder telling us Mark Wade is the singer. I think at one point I knew that, but and Dominick says, I think Mark Wade could probably do Dio covers. I agree. I think he definitely could. I think he could cover just about anything he really wanted to, and at least in a rock genre for sure. So yeah, fantastic stuff. It's good to hear from them again. So you should go check out their other songs. We played most of them, I think, on the show here. So and yeah, Boomer's on bass. That's Boomer Bass Meme. He pops in here once in a while. He's a cool guy. But yeah, check him out. Check them out. Problem Child. So thank you so much for sending that in, and keep rocking, guys. As I always say. Let's see what else we've got. And it wouldn't be a You Rock show if we didn't have some Markus Canell, right? So Markus Canell over in Sweden making these epic sort of metal instrumental songs. So he's got a new one. He's got a new one for us here today called PASIPHAE. I have no idea what that is. Somebody will probably enlighten me on that. But let's maybe we'll find out here in the little blurb that he sent along with the song. Let's see. Let's just see if I can find him. There he is. Okay. I think it's this one. Yes. So, hi, what to say? I just came up with a melody that I thought was quite cool, so I had to try it out, and the tune was born. That sounded strange. That's literally what he wrote, so that's cool. So we're just going to have to take a listen and find out, which is always the best way. Let's just let the music do the talking. Sometimes that's the most powerful form of communication that you can have. So here we go. This is PASIPHAE by Markus Canell. All right, that was some Markus Kinell with Pacify, and we got a little bit of intel from X about the video that he's actually in it, and so I guess he's riding the motorcycle in there. If I understand correctly, that's X says during Hell Week, but him and the bike were okay. Well, that's good. That's awesome to hear. Statistic says someone needs to hire Markus to do video game music. Yeah, that would be cool too. This is so effing good. You're seriously amazing at what you do. Yeah, he definitely is. And he puts out at least one of these tracks, sometimes more, every single week. And it's just fantastic. Like doing all that instrumental stuff, doing all that orchestral stuff, and then adding the guitars, and the guitars are just like perfectly done. Solos, like he's just got a great touch on the guitar, I think. And it's what else can you say? And then also an amazing video to go with it. And apparently he also rides a motorcycle, dirt bike. So there's another thing. It's awesome. So Markus Canell living the best life, and as Pete John says, glad that he's naming his tunes now. Makes announcing the tracks a lot easier. Yeah, I have to agree with that 100%. But I did, I do think there was something cool about, number 16, number 18. But yeah, it is a little easier with the names, even if we're not totally sure what the names are. But that doesn't always matter. That's what Google exists for. We can find out. Anyway, so thank you so much, Markus Canell. Man, you gotta rock the Markus Canell if you haven't. And there's a ton of videos on his channel to check out. So there's definitely no shortage. And there's no shortage of rock and metal on this show today, because we've got a return artist. It's been way too long, way too long since we've heard from this particular artist, and that is Metal Shack. Of course, that's Kev Hart's solo project, and he comes to us today with the track Roadhouse. So let us find out what he has to say, and I know it's entertaining. So Metal Shack Roadhouse, and he says, hey, my friend, please find for your consideration a tribute to the fucking kick-ass, pussy-smoking, Tai Chi, cock-smashing, master of the 80s, Patrick the Length Swayze. I do have a video, but it got a copyright strike. Oh, no. So here's the no video version. Hope you're well, man. I am. Thank you. And signed to Kev. So without further ado, we've got to check this out. I know Roadhouse has been kind of a meme with Kev over a long time, and I don't really understand it because I haven't ever seen the movie. So hopefully this will shed a little bit of light on it, and but or maybe not. But either way, we're about to get our faces melted with some fucking metal, because that's what Kev does, and he does it as good as anyone. This is Metal Shack with Roadhouse.
We never had to believe a second. We never had to believe the truth. Now the story's yours to tell, whoever you fall in with and lose. One time, one rule, one chance, a lifetime of your regrets. Take the bruises you've earned and burn another soul, another fool to let in. You can save this life, I hold to. Run away and hide, I told you. Run away and hide, I told you. At the double deuce, and now it's time at the bar. Fist flying a broken it's a lifetime of your regrets. Shake the bruises you've earned and burn another soul, another fool to let in.
Roadhouse.
That was Kev Hart with Roadhouse. Man, that is a different sound for Kev. Of course, it's still got some metal to it, for sure. But it's probably like the poppiest thing I've ever heard Kev do. So that just goes to show he can do pretty much anything. And do it really, really, really well. Holy shit. Yeah, but whether or not you've seen the movie, I'll tell you what, that's a hell of a song. So, now, I as much as I like that, I probably prefer like his more like punch you in the face, beat you senseless metal songs, completely, but that I think that would definitely appeal to a broader audience. So that's really cool, and it shows. Like I've told him a zillion times he can sing, and that shows it right there. He's a great singer too. So it's all on display there. Like the talent is undefreaking-niable. Definitely. Colin Stanton sounds like a Roadhouse band rocking. Statistic says, fuck yeah. Dan Ekberg, 80s arena rock meets Dragon Force. L'Oreality says, awesome. Weltenkinder's digging it. X is digging it in a big way. On the collective, his creativity is trying to figure out his vocal range. I don't know. It's all I know is it's enough. It's more than enough. He can do anything that he puts his mind to. It seems like he can do, and do it in a kick-ass way. So, thank you so much. Hope we hear from you again very soon, because there's been a Kev Hart shaped hole in this show. I think the last time I played anything by him was the track that we worked on together, and so. Yeah, definitely good to, and not only good, but great to hear some Kev Hart. So, yeah. Fucking rock and roll, man. All right, we are going to head over to England, where actually not too far from Kev, to be honest. Kev's over, I think, in Ireland. We're going to go from Ireland to England to hear from Russ's brother, Gary. Russ's brother, Gary, has been doing some production of his own, and it's been cool to see. So Russ sent over this track that Gary did called Slipping and Sliding. So we're going to find out what's happening here, what's going on. What inspired this? What is the story behind Slipping and Sliding? So this is what Russ said. He sent this over. Another track from my cousin Gary. I asked him for a track to go with a video idea I had for the Winter Olympics, and 10 minutes later, he sent this. Thanks, Tom, from Russ. So Gary obviously does some quick work. And that's impressive in its own right. 10 minutes. Holy shit. So let's we definitely want to check this out. And I haven't been watching much of the Winter Olympics. I caught some curling. I caught the opening ceremony a few days ago or weeks ago, whenever that was. Caught some curling, caught some hockey, and that's about it. My wife's been watching it a bit more. than I have. Anyway, this is Slipping and Sliding by Russ's cousin, Gary M. Here on You Rock. So that was Russ's cousin Gary M with his track "Slipping and Sliding," and you felt like you're going down a luge track or whatever they call it, bobsled thing. It just kind of had that feel with that like fast kind of rockabilly drive that was going on. Really impressive to put that together in a matter of 10 minutes. I think they should play that. I think they should actually play that song while that stuff is going on the Olympics. I don't know if that's still. I think the Olympics are actually over at this point. I don't know. I think they ended this weekend or something. I don't know. But anyway, that was a cool tribute to that, and also a great video by Russ. So Russ is a talented video editor in addition to a talented musician. So, but that track is, as we all know, that's all Gary. So, did a tremendous job there. And yeah, he's coming into his own. He probably has a lot of ideas that have just been kind of cooking for a while. And you know, when you first start writing music, that's the best time, isn't it? Because you have all these ideas you've had in your head for so long, and you finally get to just get it out there. Then when you've been making music as long as someone like me, you're like, what do I do? I've done everything. But you don't have that problem when you start out. That's why you can get stuff done really quickly. And Clint Kelleher, he's a big fan. Hello, Clint, by the way. Big fan of rockabilly. Yeah. Yeah, they ended, and then the bad stuff started because, hey, the Olympics are over. We don't have to pretend to like each other anymore. Yeah. So, anyway, good stuff. Thank you so much, Gary. Always excited to hear what you do, and of course, Russ as well. Looking forward to some more Delicate Giants. Should be coming out fairly soon. Hopefully. Anyway, let's go to a track from, I think LithiumVandaL has been around here. He sends us this, and it's actually an earlier project that he had, earlier band called The Gorgeous Empty, and the song is called Starchild. So we're gonna definitely need to hear the backstory on this. Here we go. He says, hey Thomas, while I'm in the studio writing new LithiumVandaL material, I thought I'd share some of the older projects I've done. Over the years, I've produced several genres, including trance, dream pop, trap, cinematic, electro, acoustic, and trip hop. These albums can go back as far as 2002. All right. Tonight, I'm sharing a song called Starchild from my project, The Gorgeous Empty. It is euphoric trance, melodic trance. This was produced in 2018, I believe, and with Logic, like all my stuff. Awesome. That's what I use. And also was using a Roland Phantom synth as well. I hope you like it, and hope everyone is excited to hear something different from me. Sorry it's not metal or industrial. Chris. Alright, yeah, this will be cool to hear. We got to go over to the Clouds of Sound to check this one out. So we'll go ahead and do that. And let's if I can paste properly. There we go. And then, of course, I'm going to bring this in. So you can see it. There it is. And I got to make sure that we don't autoplay, because we definitely do not want to do that. Bye-bye, autoplay. All right, here we go. This is The Gorgeous Empty. This is Starchild by The Gorgeous Empty, one of LithiumVandaL's older projects.
subsidize the tanks when the second and third stages now have pressurized. We continue to build up pressure in all three stages here at the last minutes to prepare it for liftoff. T-minus 1 minute, 35 seconds on the Apollo mission. The flight to land the first men on the moon. All indications coming in to the control center at this time indicate we are go. 1 minute, 25 seconds and counting. Our status board indicates the third stage completely pressurized. 80-second mark has now been passed. We'll go on full internal power at the 50-second mark in the countdown. Guidance system goes on internal at 17 seconds, leading up to the ignition sequence at 8.9 seconds. 10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
All right, that was the gorgeous Empty Chris from LithiumVandaL doing the damn thing with some house music with Starchild. That was really, really fantastic. Great. As Tremor Bear says, an amazing mix and arrangement. I love the way those sounds kind of came in and out. Loved at the beginning you had some sounds that were like bouncing around from side to side. It sounded like they were coming from multiple directions. So that was really cool. It had a strong rhythm, great kick drum. It had a lot of power. Like you play that for a room full of people and they're not going to be able to help but move. So that's certainly kind of the objective with that sort of music. So fantastically done. And really, it's not that far off from the kind of thing that you do now. It's maybe a little bit prettier, more conventional chords, I guess. But other than that, I think it has a lot going for it. I think it's really shows a lot of skill to produce something like that, and you should be very proud of what you've created with that. Jerry Gomes is hearing a vocal line to this. Love to do it. You never know. Hey, you get I'm not here to play matchmaker or anything with people, but LithiumVandaL says next week will be super depressing. Well, hey, whatever you got for us, we'll be all ears for it. That's what I can say. Hello, Chris Lane. Welcome to the stream, and also welcome Tobias Reese. We'll be hearing from Tobias Reese. It'll be later in the program, kind of like very late in the program, but we did manage to squeeze you in there. So. Awesome. So thank you so much, LithiumVandaL. Love everything you do. It's fantastic stuff. All right. I think we have some Phantom Agents. This one I didn't get to last week because it didn't have swearing. so I'm gonna play it this week. Let me see if we have some explanation about this one. Let me find it. Oh, you know how it goes. Here it is. Gave you two songs. The No 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 is a pop dance one. If you don't wish, so this is a pop dance version. That's kind of all we really have to go on with this one. But that's good. So we'll check it on out. Let's hopefully I have the right link here. Let's see. Let's see what we've got. Yes. So No No No. Yes. We've got it. So this is No 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 by Phantom Agents, Clint Kelleher, here on You Rock. So that was Clint Kelleher, Phantom Agents, with the song No No No. I say yes to No No No. That's for sure. Man, that's some groovy stuff. you got going on. I like the little bit of guitar in there. It has a good, there's just a lot of cool percussion that goes on in a lot of Clint's tracks that I think really kind of pep them up and give them a lot of energy, and I think that's cool. And the vocals were, I don't know who did the vocals, but they did a fantastic job for sure. So I definitely, I really, really like that one. Good stuff. May not have as much swearing as the one from last week. and that's another thing. So last week, the song, totally different style. It was more of like a hard rock, more of like a new metal kind of sound. This was like more dance and pop oriented. So you gotta have some versatility and variety in what you do. And I think Clint has done that consistently. We've heard a number of his tracks, and it's all different styles, and I think that's really cool. So thank you so much for that. Phantom Agents, Clint Kelleher, really, really appreciate it. Everybody's digging it. HappyRon says great video. Wayx says groovy tune. Tobias says fun vid for sure. Now he's asking, is there a link? I put all the links down in the description. You might have to refresh to see it, but I'm pretty sure I put that one in there. So you just get it that way, or you'll be able to check them all out at the end of the show. So that's how you do it. Very cool. Thank you so much. Just by way of public service announcement, just wanted to, let you know, let's try to, keep things really positive in the chat. For the most part, everybody does that. That's great. But there's one thing I don't want in the chat at all, and that is negativity about people's music. And by and large, I haven't seen that, but you're gonna get the band hammer. You're gonna get the band hammer if you say anything negative about anybody's music, because the saying is, if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say anything at all. That's all you got to do. It's that simple. So once again, thank you so much, Clint Kelleher, Phantom Agents. Check them out if you haven't. Very cool stuff. All right. We're going to go on to a track from this great band that has just taken us by storm, I think, from down under, the Lillypillies. They got a new one, When We Were Young. So let's see what the story is on this. If you haven't heard the Lillypillies, they're just doing Manny and company doing some fantastic stuff. So we got a new one from them. They say, "Hey Thomas, great to have you back." It's great to be back. This is our brand new release called When We Were Young. It's a song about the appreciation of simpler times. To quote some lyrics, when our hopes and dreams didn't come from a screen and before the world was in our pocket. It's hard to even imagine, when I was growing up, we didn't have cell phones. We didn't have the internet in the way that we have it today. It did exist, but it was a totally different animal. In some ways cooler, I think, than what it is today, but in other ways, not as sophisticated for sure. I remember the days of waiting, 5 minutes for a picture to download. The kids nowadays will never know what that's like. But anyway, this is When We Were Young by the Lillypillies.
When the feeling is empty, when the weather gets you feeling down, and you think of the times when we were young. Run to the future. Now you wish you could turn back time. When you think of the times when we were young. Do you follow your head or your heart? We would fall off the edge, then carry on from the start. We were never afraid when we were young. When the lights go out, now you see it. Whoa. We can't let go of this feeling. Whoa. Do you remember all your hopes and dreams? When happiness didn't come from the screen. With the lights gone out, now you see it. And appreciate the times when we were young. When you don't wanna worry, and there's nothing you can do but hit the ground. So you think of the times of when we were young. Looking back at the days gone by, when the memories fade, can you feel it inside? Now you cherish the times when we were young. Do you remember the simple things we were waiting for? With the world in our pocket, there's nothing else to see anymore. When the lights go out, now you see it. Whoa. We can't let go of this feeling. Whoa. Do you remember all your hopes and dreams? When happiness didn't come from the screen. With the lights gone out, now you see it. And appreciate the times when we were young. When the lights go out, now you see it. Whoa. We can't let go of this feeling. Whoa. Do you remember all your hopes and dreams? When happiness didn't come from the screen. With the lights gone out, now you see it. And appreciate the times when we were young. When we were young. When we were young. When we were young. When we were young.
That was the Lillypillies, When We Were Young. When we were young, I don't know if we had great music, but did we have anything that good? I don't know. No, we probably did. I mean, we had Nirvana and all that stuff, so. But hell, we definitely don't have anything that good these days for the most part. Except unless you're watching this show, that's pretty much the only place. Somebody said, why aren't the Lillypillies on the radio? And the reason they're not on the radio, they're too good to be on the radio. Because if you listen to stuff on the radio, it's not like that. That's tremendous. So, and you may not know this little tidbit, but the Lillypillies are also, now I say they're from Australia, Manny's from Australia, but it is a bit of an international effort also, because I think, and Manny's here, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I think the guitar player's from Italy. So, there you go. Sounds so clean, great production, loving the black and white Statistic, digging it. Dominick, Torregrossa is digging it. X is digging it. Gore Team 85. Listen to this at least 5 times so far. Clint Kelleher is digging it. Hello to the Mix Club. What's up? Mix Club, by the way, recent subscriber to the channel. You can be cool like them, and you can hit that subscribe button if you're digging this. And there we go. We got confirmation. Yes, he is. Alessandro is in Italy. So yeah, another effort, international. You can see what great stuff can happen this day and age. And And I'm trying every time they come on YML, I'm trying to make it a thing where you have the little flowers and the little pills, the Lillypillies. So maybe next time they have a song, we can put that on, put that in the chat. I'm trying to make it a thing. It hasn't caught on yet, but anyway, yeah, this is totally awesome, great stuff. And yeah, it's an Australian tree. So I didn't know. I thought that's just a clever name. And then come to find out that it is a flowering tree in Australia. So they have cool names for stuff in Australia. That's one thing that I've learned getting to know some people from Australia. Yeah, in the video also. I mean, yeah, it's just classic stuff. Great stuff. There we go. The Lillypillies, awesome. Thank you so much. I can't wait to hear the next thing that you guys do, because it's always phenomenal. And if you're not following the Lillypillies, again, you gotta do it. You gotta do it, because it's just great stuff. Somebody else who makes great stuff is Gortium85. He's got a lot of side projects, and one of probably my favorite, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it definitely is up there. Probably is. COAX Chrome. And I think this is kind of more 80s inspired synthwave music. I may be wrong about that, but I think that's generally been the case. And so he's got a new one under that label. And this one is called Light Your Heart on Fire. So this is what he had to say about this. Hey TC and all the you rockers out there, here's the latest COAX Chrome track. Thanks to everyone for the awesome support. I remember when I'd make music and nobody heard it. YouTube has been a wild journey with all of you. You all indeed rock. See, that's the great thing about this. This show and other shows like it, you can get your songs played, and you can get your music heard by people who will appreciate what you've done. And, you know, we all work hard. It's hard work making music. It's definitely not easy, and it's great to be appreciated, and it's great to have some people that actually want to hear what you're doing. And we definitely want to hear this song by COAX Chrome, by Gortium, and his COAX Chrome project. So, without further ado, this is Light Your Heart on Fire by COAX Chrome.
Gasoline ignited from a dream. You're my one desire. Light your heart on fire. Light your heart on fire. Light your heart on fire. That you tear me apart, you left me broken, words unspoken. See the light through the truth. I miss the way you move. You're still my muse. Light your heart on fire. Light your heart on fire. Light your heart on fire.
Damn, Gortium 85 with his COAX Chrome I can't talk today. COAX Chrome project, Light Your Heart on Fire. Lit my heart on fire for sure. Yeah, that was awesome. You got a bit of the vibe that I consistently get from the COAX Chrome stuff that I've heard is definitely Billy Idol. That's the thing, like White Wedding and that's definitely the kind of sound that I'm hearing there. I love it's got synths, but it's aggressive. It's definitely my kind of thing. I could definitely hear it in some of the goth clubs maybe would play that kind of song, but I would play it. I would listen to it. There's a snarl to the vocals that I just love, and the drums are really impactful. The lyrics are really well written and really well performed, and it sounds like a track. If you said that was a deeper cut from the 80s or something, you'd probably believe it. And yeah, there's a little bit of Jim Morrison in there too. I agree with that. A little Depeche Mode. It's all that stuff, but maybe even a little bit better because there's a little more there's a little more darkness, a little more aggression to it, and I like it. I like it a lot. Very cool. Thank you so much, Gortium85, COAX Chrome. And Gortium does a lot of stuff, and I'll tell you what, a little secret. We're not done completely with Gortium yet, because there's a song that I'll be playing. It'll probably be the last song on the show tonight, which I think also has some involvement from Gortium85 and a few other people. So this is a teaser of what's coming up. We got a lot of great music still to come, and really, really awesome and great stuff. You need sunglasses at night. Yeah, that's a great song. I love that song. Very cool. So thank you for that one, Gortium85. Definitely check out all the stuff that he does because it's really fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, we have reached that point in the show. It is time for the halftime headbang, and we're gonna do that today with a new track from Statistic. I love me some Statistic, and I got this one in, and a lot of times I don't listen to the songs in advance because I want to kind of hear them. I want to hear and react to them live on the show, but I saw a new Statistic, and I had to take a sneak peek of it, and I was like, holy hell, this is awesome. So let's see what Statistic said about this song. The song's called Invader, and he says, "This is my newest song since I released my album. I took some inspiration from LithiumVandaL. I approached it the same way I did with Ex Machina. I hope you enjoy it." So, without further ado, let's get our rock on, get our metal on with some Statistic here. Little bit industrial, yeah, it's all that good stuff, and definitely worthy of the halftime headbang. That's right. Here we go. This is Statistic with his new track, Invader. That was Statistic with Invader. Yeah, shit. That's some good shit. That's some good shit right there. That's the kind of metal that I like. The little more industrial, and it's got that the synths and everything combined with some really heavy guitars. Yeah, that's the stuff. And the drums are really fantastic. And I love how it kind of like creeps along, and then it just punches you with that when those guitars kick in, and there's a little bit more like percussion that comes in. And it'd be cool if it had vocals. It doesn't have vocals, but it doesn't necessarily need them either. And it's everything that Statistic does is so professional, from just like the video, it's so well put together, to the little like logo at the end that's animated. And yeah, it's in 3-dimensional, very, very cool stuff. So I can't endorse enough listening to everything that's I can't talk today. Listening to everything Statistic does, go over to the channel and subscribe, and check out some cool industrial new metal kind of thing. Yeah, it's awesome. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, Andy Dion was digging it. X is digging it. Dominick loves it. Yeah. So, Jerry Gomes, how are most of the artists on this channel not signed to record deals? I don't know. They're not giving them out to too many people these days, but not too many people are wanting them either, because the thing about record deals is, unless you just get like, I've seen a lot of people with just like the distribution side of it, but I don't know that you want to have like the traditional record deal, because you don't really need it in this day and age where you have things like DistroKid and stuff, where you can get your music out to the stores and everything. And the thing is, like, these guys just take your money. That's pretty much all they do. And you hear the horror stories from back in the day when people actually needed to have record deals and stuff. Yeah. So really, really, really awesome. Thank you so much, Statistic, and if you check out the album that Statistic just came out with too. I think I had a link to it in a previous show recently. So yeah, very cool. All right, we're gonna hear from. It wouldn't be a You Rock show if we didn't have some Michael, aka Zland. And we've got some new Michael, aka Zland, to check out. So let's do that, and let's see what Michael had to say about this track, and what the message of it is. So this one's called "Fall on Your Knees." Let's see here. There he is, Michael, aka Zland Band. So "Fall on Your Knees," a song about waging war, remorse, and faith. Okay, very cool. So we're gonna check this out. Michael, he does. You can't really even say for sure what it's gonna be, because he does so many different styles of music, but it's always good. So here we go. This is Michael, aka Zland, with "Fall on Your Knees."
It was done in a deep, dark night, somewhere away from prying eyes. It was done without wrong or right, twisting the truth into lies. It was done without remorse, without an ounce of regret, keeping the cause on course, praying the one would forget. fate of the world on the line. No adulation or applause, just a reference point in time. It was done with love and belief, and a desire for peace, accepting any collateral grief, and the need to start before it can cease. It was done with laser speed. Nothing was left to chance. Every action was agreed, like some well-choreographed dance. It was done to tie up loose ends, to end those centuries-old pleas, make enemies into friends, then sharply fall on your knees.
So that was Michael, aka Zland, with Fall on Your Knees. Another great one by Michael. I got a little bit of a trip hop vibe with that one. Got some really punchy deep bass on that, which is good. Got some really cool synth sounds in there too, and some cool samples also. Yeah. It's just another facet of what Michael, aka Zland, does and does so well and so prolifically also. Because he's another one like Markus Canell and like many others that have been featured on the channel that do because nowadays I used to do music much more quickly. And now it takes, because I have so many different obligations, it takes me a long time to make some music. And so I'm always impressed by people who come up with new stuff every week and do it so well, like Michael, aka Zland, does. So tremendous job on that. Phantom Agent says very cool and spacious. Well done, says Colin Stanton. See you later, Mix Club. Take care. Thanks for stopping in. X says awesome track, Michael. No, I love your art, buddy. Yeah. Just and the statistic says that was so smooth and hypnotic, and I agree with that too. So oh yeah, Mike Haggoth, he's been doing some stuff too. So very cool. Some great ideas coming in from the chat, by the way. Thank you once again, Michael, aka Zland, for sending that in. Always appreciate your submissions. HappyRon likes it, good stuff. We're getting some good ideas from the chat about some different things we could do with the show, which is cool. I think that's not a bad idea. Maybe do an episode that focuses on one artist, because one thing that I want to get to do and I haven't done yet, but we may be in a better place than we were recently to do, which is to interview some folks. I have done a few interviews on the channel before, but I think I need to do more of that. So, and the only problem is just finding the time to do it. Not just for me personally, but finding the time where I'm not conflicting with somebody else, because there's so many other shows that are going on, and I kind of found this little spot here that I can do this show, and of course I do Thomas Christ Live on Friday, but to try to find like a little block of time where I can do an interview for like 2 hours or so, that's going to be the tricky part, but this is something that I definitely would like to do. I might have to even do it as like a pre-recorded thing and put it out or something. That way people can watch it when they want to. Very cool. All right, so we are going to now we're going to hear from a questionable artist. I say questionable because he uses the question mark symbol, and he is Wi-Fi, but he's changed his name for this one. He's Lone-Fi. So this is called Worth the Fight, and I was got the chance to see the premiere the other day of this, and so Wi-Fi now is doing a country song, believe it or not. So this is what he says. As boy, my grandpa told me this before he died. He said, "Son, the only for certain thing in life is love and death. Try not to make it about both. Lone-Fi sits atop the snowy mountain, ready for the storm. You be the judge if it's the weather he's talking about." Well, let's check this out. Yeah. So Wi-Fi is another artist that I've been saying it since as long as he's been on the channel almost. That he does almost any style of music and does it well. And so now he's tackling country. So here we go. This is Worth the Fight by Wi-Fi, or is it Lone-Fi?
We're like a red sky at night, living for another day to fight. I know we'll find a way, light each other's day, riding through the last bit of light. No need for last says, I love you anyway. There's a bright light in the distance, and it's calling me back home. I can't count the years that I've been here down this dusty trail alone. And all I've carried with me is the memory of your face. I know my love has been gone for far too long, lost without a trace. Every cowboy sings a sad, sad song about the woman he loves, and now she's holding on. The road's been long like a night not in, but it's never gonna stop me coming back again. We got a fire that'll burn all night. We got a love and that is worth the fight. We got a fire that'll burn all night. We got a love and that is worth the fight. Now the bright light's getting hotter, never gave up the chase. Next sunrise would be those deep blue eyes back in your embrace. Cause that's all that's kept me going, and I can only sing it out loud. Cause you're my inspiration, God and consolation, only left to make you proud. Every cowboy sings a sad, sad song about the woman he loves, and now she's holding on. The road's been long like a night not in, but it's never gonna stop me coming back again. We got a fire that'll burn all night. We got a love and that is worth the fight. We got a fire that'll burn all night. We got a love and that is worth the fight. And as I'm lonely in the spotlight, on the stage of one more show, remember the last thing you whispered to me when I left there long ago. Every cowboy sings a sad, sad song about the woman he loves, and now she's holding on. The road's been long like a night not in, but it's never gonna stop me coming back again. We got a fire that'll burn all night. We got a love and that is worth the fight. We got a fire that'll burn all night. We got a love and that is worth the fight. Every cowboy sings a sad, sad song about the woman he loves, and now she's holding on. The road's been long like a night not in, but it's never gonna stop me coming back again. Every cowboy sings a sad, sad song about the woman he loves, and now she's holding on. The road's been long like a night not in, but it's never gonna stop me coming back.
All right, partners, that was Lone Fi with Worth the Fight. Here on you rock country style. No, that was a great track. Wi-Fi. Instantly, when I heard it, thought of Johnny Cash. He's got that real deep kind of voice like Johnny Cash does. So thank you very much. Yeah, but I also feel like this song, it does have a little bit of pop, hip-hop vibe to it also. So I thought kind of Old Town Road with this one too. Yeah, always a catchy hook, definitely. That's the thing, like, it's very catchy. Statistic says country music is starved of stuff like this. Well done. I played in a Texas country band for a year, and this is more country than that ever was. And so that's the thing about it. It kind of calls back more to the old style of country, like the Johnny Cash, which I really like. What I don't like when it comes to country is the new kind of country, like the Kenny Chesney and whatever else, the pop country sort of thing. I don't like that as much, and I don't know. Something about it just bugs me about that stuff. But the old country is really cool because there's a lot of emotion in that. You know, I just keep thinking of Johnny Cash and shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. See, that stuff was great. And that's what this feels like. But also there's a little bit of like hip hop to it, which I think is pretty cool. So that's great stuff. Good job on that. Wi-Fi, Lone Fi, Cash meets Cohen. Yeah, I could hear that. Not pop, not enough. 1883. I don't know what that means, but I love all forms of music. Yeah, you and me both. X, I agree. And HappyRon's in the Leonard Cohen phase right now. Very cool. So thank you once again, Wi-Fi. Great job on that track, and appreciate you sending it over my way. So now we're gonna go from Texas. We're gonna go from Texas to New York, where we'll hear from a good friend of the channel, Dominick Torregrossa. And he's got a song called Sirens Song, and let's see what the story is on this one. Let's check this out. So this is what he says about Sirens Song. Hi, Tom and the U-Rock crew. The most interesting thing about Sirens Song is that nearly everything you were hearing is the first and only time I've ever played it. All the rhythm guitar track were spontaneous improvs over a drum beat. I set up drum sections and called them intro, verse, pre-chorus, and chorus, and basically played the first thing that came to mind. I later arranged the track into the current structure. Vocals and the guitar solo were the only rehearsed parts of this song. Chris Lane Sr. offered up his Firebird bass and joined me on this tune. As always, thank you so much. So Chris Lane also involved in this one. I know he was here in the chat a little bit ago. Maybe he's still here, maybe not. I don't know. But let's check this out and see what we've got here with Sirens Song by Dominick here on You Rock. All right, that was Dominick Torregrossa with Sirens Song. Fantastic job on that. It's amazing, sometimes when you're really spontaneous and you just kind of go with stuff, it just works. In a way that it doesn't always work when you sit there and really try to finesse things too much. And I think this is an example of that. So you said you kind of just came up with the parts and just kind of went with them. And I think it worked. I think it worked really, really well. Vocals were excellent. And it just has a great like classic rock. Somebody said like 70s, 80s, rock sound to it. It's really, really excellently done. Great guitar work in that. Just fantastic stuff. And then Chris Lane did the bass and did a fantastic job as well. So, and I knew that as soon as because the bass kind of comes in first, even before the guitars, and you could just hear that great bass tone that came in. It's very heavy and powerful. So. Fantastic job, Dominick Torregrossa and Chris Lane. Marvelous job on that song. Have a good night, Colin Stanton. Take care. And we'll catch you later, Michael, aka Zland. But if you don't have to go anywhere, don't go anywhere, because we got a whole mess of songs left to hear, including one from our next artist. Which is, we haven't heard from him in a while, and I was glad to see this wonderful fellow back and making music again. And that is the artist simply known as X. And he's got a song called Heartbeat. Not to be confused with the Gary Hubbs tune of the same name. So let's check this out and see what the rationale is behind this song. So. This Heartbeat, and this is what X has to say. Hey everyone, it's great to be back. It's great to have you back, X. I hope you all enjoy this indie pop workout music video. Heartbeat can also be found on all major platforms. Stop by my channel and check the merch site. I create artwork and merch for every release and have thousands of items you never knew you needed. Rock on, ladies and gents. Take care, TC. All right, very cool. So, Let's get this into the tubes of you, so we can hear the latest and greatest from X, the artist simply known as X, which I think is really cool. So here we go. This is Heartbeat by X.
Hit me one more time, down another line. I can feel my hands, my toes wrapped around your lips. Scratch me with your nails, I missed you more. I felt my heartbeat run across your feet. Hit me one more time, I wanna make you mine. I felt my heartbeat run across your feet. Hit me one more time, I wanna make you mine. Tax, drugs, love and money. What? Milk, a touch of your honey. Everything you do to me, you got me lost in ecstasy. Bring it all back over again, I'm getting sober, my friend. Tax, drugs, love and money. What? Milk, a touch of your honey. Everything you do to me, you got me lost in ecstasy. Bring it all back over again, I'm getting sober, my friend. I felt my heartbeat run across your feet. Hit me one more time, I wanna make you mine. I felt my heartbeat run across your feet. Hit me one more time, up against the wall. Did it underneath the falls over and over again. Those moonlit walks, all them late night talks, the mist against the light, scattering your fear. I felt my heartbeat run across your feet. Hit me one more time, I wanna make you mine. I felt my heartbeat run across your feet. Hit me one more time, I wanna make you mine.
That was X with Heartbeat. Yeah, that it had a great vibe to it, this song. I loved it. Getting back to that 80s sound, which I think is so cool. It seems to be really popular these days, kind of an 80s throwback vibe. And of course, you can't think 80s without thinking about girls in bodysuits doing workouts. That's kind of was a big thing in the 80s, and you captured that. And I thought the greatest thing, and it brought a big smile to my face, was that the little thing where, you know, it said, like, you know, kind of like those old infomercials, 1995, you know, sending, you don't see that these days, because, you know, send check or money order to, nobody sends check or money order to anybody anymore. And that's all. There's a little bit of a shame that we've lost that. But yeah, you got the whole vibe going on, but it's also modern at the same time. You know, it also sounds like 2022. And another song that, like, probably should be on the radio, and it the only reason it isn't is because they don't play great stuff like that on the radio anymore. But welcome back, Mix Club. Thanks for stopping back in. Blue Reality says adorable. Thank you, X, for sending that in. Lots of 80s vibes tonight. Yeah, definitely. And have a good night, Statistic. Thanks for all that you do. It's awesome. Yeah. I wouldn't call that number. It's a dead end. Yeah, call 1-800, you know, so and so. They don't do that. You don't see the 800 numbers anymore. Nobody calls 800 numbers. Yeah, because the radio is stupid. Exactly. You should be watching shows like this and you know, only listen to the radio in the car when you absolutely have to. You can't listen to anything else like this. Very cool. Thank you so much. Good to have you back, X. And look forward to what else you're going to be creating, I'm sure, in the coming weeks and months, because I know it's going to be awesome, because it always is. And X is another artist, similar to Wi-Fi, you know, different variety of things. You don't know what the next song is going to sound like, but you know it's going to be good. So check out X, all of X music. I'm not raining metal lately, but yeah. It's awesome. X, you goddamn rock, says Gortium85. And Chris Lane says, I'm an 80s hair metal guy, so it's right up my MTV alley. There you go. Awesome. All right, so we're going to go over to check out the latest song we've got from HappyRon. HappyRon. He's got a song. It's called Close Your Eyes and Remember. So let's check out what he wrote about this song. Here we go. So he says, one of the few things that is good about losing someone important is that it draws you closer to those who have also lost others. Thank you so much. Sorry for your loss, he says. So let's go ahead and take a listen to this. And you know, HappyRon does, you know, he also does a variety of things, but he does kind of the, you know, sentimental and meaningful stuff really well. So, you I've been listening to HappyRon for a long time over on John's YML show. So I know this is going to be very good. So here we go. This is Close Your Eyes and Remember by HappyRon.
When you are sad about how they passed, remember how they lived. When you are mad, life took them away, remember how they would forgive. When you don't know how your world will look without the things they would do, remember to live the love they brought, and they'll live on through you. So close your eyes and remember. Close your eyes and remember. Close your eyes and remember all the ways they loved. When you are worried about what they would think, remember their minds at rest. When you feel bad for what they will miss, remember their life was blessed. When you are feeling less than you were, remember they thought you were amazing. When time makes them feel so far away, remember how they're still giving. So close your eyes and remember. Close your eyes and remember. Close your eyes and remember. They'd want you to go on. Things seem too serious, remember how they love to have fun. When you're feeling inadequate, remember you did what could be done. When you are seeing them everywhere and the memory seems to blur, listen for the loving things they would say, even if you just hear a whisper. So close your eyes and remember. Close your eyes and remember. Close your eyes and remember. You're not the only one. Close your eyes and remember. Close your eyes and remember. Close your eyes and remember. Everyone loses someone.
That is a beautiful, beautiful song by HappyRon. Close your eyes and remember. And that's the, that's what you always have when you lose people in life, and that happens. You always have the memories. And HappyRon, I think, hit that note perfectly with that song, and as he always does. I think it was Leela who mentioned that like listening to HappyRon, he makes you laugh, he makes you cry. It's music therapy, and that's what he does so well. And he also plays guitar really well, also, and sings really well. So just great stuff. Thank you so much for that, HappyRon. Omna Collective Creativity says good vibes. And Gregory O'Sullivan, loving that track. Welcome, Eaton. welcome to the channel. There's some deep emotions in that track, absolutely. X says, very beautiful, and the message is wonderful. Barry, Glenn says, beautiful song. WayX says, so happy. And X, great job, Ron. Yeah, absolutely. So this is really like what Ron does so well, and he really is a master at just wringing all these emotions out of every track that he does, whether it's happy, whether it's sad, whether it's funny, whether it's silly, or whether it's very serious. HappyRon is great at capturing like these human emotions in such a fantastic way, and doing it in part because of the great musicianship of him and the other musicians that he collaborates with. So great stuff. Thank you so much once again for sending that in, HappyRon, and really appreciate all that you do, because you got to check out HappyRon if you haven't already, because he does a lot of great music like that. And if you listen to some of the previous shows that we've done, he also does some really silly and goofy songs that are very entertaining and uplifting. So yeah, great stuff. Thank you so much, Ron, for that. All right, so somebody we heard from, I think for the first time on the last show, is DJ Carti. And so they actually sent in a few tracks, but I like this title, House of the Dead from Necro EP. Kind of weird with the juxtaposition after that last song, but anyway, let's take a listen and see what we've got here from DJ Carti. And let's see what that was the wrong song. I have two songs from DJ Carti. Hi, I'm DJ. I make electronic music. I'm currently working to grow as a producer or artist, so if you want to support me, I would highly appreciate it. Very cool. All right, so we're going to take a listen to this one. And it's great. Always great to hear from people you know, but it's also great to hear from some newer folks, and we got a bunch kind of here at the end, a lot of mostly newer people. So here we go. This is DJ Carti with House of the Dead here on You Rock. All right, that was DJ Carti with House of the Dead from Necro EP. And I don't know, GoreTeam85 mentioned that House of the Dead is a video game. So now, you know, I'm a Luddite when it comes to video games. I have no idea. I don't, you know, last thing I remember is like Super Mario World. So I haven't played anything since then, and I probably won't be doing that either. So I don't know. That may be a reference to a video game. I have no idea. What I do know is that this is a really great kind of a dance track, and it's really nicely put together. It's got a great beat to it, which is really important. There's some cool synth sounds kind of coming in and out there. X says awesome track, really grooving, and WayX says it's a pretty sick game. And Gregory seems to appreciate this one, and I do as well. Yeah, that's some good stuff. Good stuff, DJ Carti. Thank you for sending that one in, and really appreciate that. All right, so before we get to, we have, like I said, there's several new artists that we're going to be playing here at the end of the show. Before we get to that, we do have something here from Pitchmaster, Hudsonverse Kristof's theme. So let's see what Pitchmaster says about this one. So this is, he says, "Hi, Thomas Christ. It's Pitchmaster with a new musical theme. This one represents a kid named Kristof who has a creative, ever-changing, and unpredictable mind. Expect the unexpected with this track. And it's short. Created in GarageBand iOS with voiceover, reversed, and forwards Apple loops were used, and the beat sequencer. Hollywood strings were also used with manually inserted textured chord up top to add suspense and angst to the tracks. I hope you enjoy this new song. Cheers." All right, very cool. So we'll give this one a virtual spin. As I mentioned last week, we don't spin anything. Nothing spins. Even hard drives don't really spin anymore because they're mostly solid state. So anyway, we'll give it a virtual spin. This is Hudsonverse Kristof's theme by Pitchmaster. That was Kristof's theme, Hudsonverse by Pitchmaster. There's some great bass in there. Like the really high speed kind of percussion going on. It was that was cool, and also the reverse effect on that one sample where it kind of goes backwards and speeds up. That was also very cool. Cool and trippy, says Tobias Reese. Super cool, says Lou Reality. Wild and intense, for sure, says ex-official artist. And WayX says Max Headroom. Yeah, I love the Max Headroom. And yeah, that is on the Collective Creativity is AKA also Pitchmaster. When it comes to the music, so yeah. Very, very awesome, good stuff, and yeah, I do dig Max Headroom. I don't know why we're talking about Max Headroom, but I kind of wish Max Headroom would make a comeback. I think that would be cool. But yeah, thank you so much, Pitchmaster, for sending that one in. Very cool. All right, now we're going to get on to some new artists that we have not heard from before. And the first of which is Moonlight Thief with the track 4 a.m. So if you're wondering where your moonlight has gone, you might want to look at Moonlight Thief. That's actually a really cool name. I like that. Yeah, that may be where your moonlight's gone to. Anyway, so this is 4 a.m. and this is what Moonlight Thief has to say. We're a new two-piece alternative rock project from Germany made up of Emily Kuipers, lyrics, vocals, and acoustic guitar, and Alexander Almering, electric guitars and percussion, inspired by all that is human and influenced by singers and songwriters from the past and present. Our guitar-driven music captures the spirit of the times. At a time when virtually everything feels extreme, our reference points are broad and psychically stirring. With raw power and intimacy, our self-depreciating lyrics pick up the riveting fragments of everyday life, deliver a deeper understanding of heartbreak and sadness, and build on the transformative power of vulnerability. 4 a.m. is our first single, a rather sad and desperate attempt on loss, yet with a slight touch of hope in the end. It's divided up into an acoustic first part and an electric second part. It was written by Emily and put together in Alexander's self-built home studio. So there you go. So let's get this going. That's a really interesting description. So I'm excited to hear this one. From this band from a lot of great stuff coming out of Germany lately. That's for sure. So this is Moonlight Thief with 4 a.m. here on You Rock.
It's 4 a.m. I see the stranger in the bathroom mirror, staring blankly back at me. I ask if I should head right back into the comfort of my bed. I know I cannot fall asleep. Will you stay and watch me fall apart? For the second time this week, I can't wait to see you smile again. But I know that it will be a long, long time. It's been a month since I last tried to pick up all the pieces of my porcelain head. What's gone is gone, I cannot fix this wreck that I've become. But I'll never forget the cheerful girl that I once was. The innocence I had, and later final night we'll spend together. And then we'll watch the sun rise.
Wow, so that was Moonlight Thief with their track 4 a.m. Holy shit, that's some fantastic stuff. Got a lot of emotional power. First of all, I want to say it's fantastic to hear, and it's great to hear a female voice. We need more female musicians for sure, and so that definitely. Emily is a very, very good one. Just judging from this song and this video. Video is really, really nicely put together. And the guitar work is really cool and really compelling. And the lyrics pack an emotional punch. Yeah, I'm impressed. Put me down as a Moonlight Thief fan. I'm a fan of Moonlight Thief, and I really dig that. It's got a little bit of darkness to it too, which of course I appreciate. As somebody who likes dark things. Yeah, that's phenomenal track. So really impressed with what I'm hearing from Moonlight Thief. Great stuff. Definitely hope we get a chance to hear a little bit more from what they're doing, because it's fantastic. And also, just to say, if they're from Germany, very, very good singing and pronunciation of English also. Like, that's, it's not easy to sing in another language from what you usually are speaking in. So I'm impressed by that too. That's just tremendous stuff. Really, 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 really awesome. So thank you so much, Moonlight Thief. I'm glad to have been introduced to your music right here on this episode of You Rock. By the way, I neglected to mention that you too, like them, can have your song played on the show. And how do you do that? You go to this link, bit.ly/YouRockSubmit. If you find that down in the description. All right, so we got a couple more new artists. Another one is Eyesore, and this song is called "Sling Your Hook." So let's see what Eyesore wrote about their song. Here we go. They say, once this loads, for whatever reason, this is taking a long time to load anymore. I'm an artist from Wales trying to get my music heard. This song is about a man who has broken a girl's heart, and the girl's family want to beat him up. Made in FL Studio. All right. I love FL Studio. Made a lot of my older music on FL Studio. So always a fan of the FL Studio, and you can do some really cool stuff in FL Studio. Even though I use Logic right now, I still like FL Studio. So here we go. This is "Sling Your Hook" by Eyesore.
By the masses, he broke a girl's heart. Now they're all up in arms. He looked for just a second, and they seem to notice a perfect cue for a fight to prove. Go and sing her up, just run away now. Don't get in nasty looks, just run away now. You did what you did, so for just a second. A pint on the table, a vein in their clenched fists. Their taunting just gets louder. You should go now, feeling like you're low on a tow truck. Always painting pictures, your mind so behind. Just let me go. Go on, sing your rope, just run away now. Don't get in nasty looks, just run away now. You did what you did, so it's best if you stay in your book. Go on, sing your rope, just run away now. Getting nasty looks, just run away now. You did what you did, so it's best if you stay in your book.
All right, that was "Sling Your Hook" by Eyesore. Wow, that's a really fresh sound. So you got this. I love that guitar tone. That guitar tone is really interesting and really different. It almost, if you asked, if I had to guess, I would say it was like a small, sort of like a practice amp that's mic'd up or something. Like it had that like big but little sound, which is cool. I think it fits the track really nicely. I love the electronic drums and stuff, and then you add those vocals, and and it's just, the vocals just sound classic punk. It's very punk, and I agree with Eton. It sounds like it could have been at CBGB's in 1979. That's especially with those vocals, I think. And the lyrics were really interesting. Painted a picture. Used words to paint a picture of a scene of what's happening. So that was also really cool. And the video was really had a lot of energy, a lot of moving around, running and stuff. So and it was really well put together. And I like the kind of like the pixelated font of the lyrics. So all that was really cool. X says, good job, hits the spot right on. And Tobias said they did a good job with the vid on this. Cool and quirky. Yeah, absolutely. Tobias says, yeah, cool underground soundtrack. Yeah, so, if you think like punk and stuff is dead, it isn't, because Eyesore just proved to us that it's still very much happening, and we can get some really cool and fresh, and I can't even say what that sounds like. It sounds like Eyesore. And I love that. It's great. And you could build, have your own distinct kind of sound. That's great. So thank you so much for that, Eyesore. Look forward to hearing more from you. So we got two more new artists to the channel. So the next one is, I love this title, "And Guppies Eat Their Young," Ghost Song. So the artist is "And Guppies Eat Their Young," and the track is Ghost Song. So let's find out about this. Very interested to hear the story here. Let's see. Have to do this. There it is. At least once where I can't find the song. So Ghost Song. This is okay. I know who this is now. I think we've actually played one song by this artist before. Scapular Winging Records presents "And Guppies Eat Their Young" performing Ghost Song in living low fidelity. It's 5-piece band improvisationally captured on 4-track cassette recorder, a staple of home recording in the 90s. We used an FM58 for the vocals, ran the bass direct, and put 2 SM57s between the drums and amps, mixed to DAT, digital audio tape. Wow, I love this retro. So I should tell you, while I load this track up, I've recorded a new song that should be released fairly soon, and I did it all on my Boss BR8, which was an old digital recorder that records to zip disk. So I've been trying to do something kind of similar to this, at least in terms of the recording style. So I'm interested to hear this one. It's cool to use this. Sometimes that retro tech, you just get a different sound out of it than you can get with the modern stuff. So here we go. This is And Guppies Eat Their Young with Ghost Song.
Okay, let's record.
Right, that was And Guppies Eat Their Young with Ghost Song. What a trip that song is. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's far out. I like it. I like it a lot, though. See, this is the thing, like, when you use, like, that older, more restrictive equipment, like 4 tracks and things like that, one of the cool things that happens is you have all these limitations, and you have to focus on the musicality. You don't get so wrapped up in all the little things, like, you know, I'm going to, do this, and I'm going to cut this out, and I'm going to move this over here. You can't do any of that stuff. I'm going to layer up, like, 5 tracks of this, and you can't do any of that. When you got 4 or 8 tracks or something, you kind of have to just really focus down and pare down to the essentials. Yeah, you can bounce tracks, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to do. And you end up with cool stuff like that. And it's just really improvisational and different, and it's out there, you know what I mean? And it's I agree with Barry here, the early Doors vibes for it. Definitely a very trippy kind of a song. I love the imagery of the sun just kind of spewing stuff out, plasma or whatever out of it. That was really cool. And Tobias says I have vertigo now. Wait, that was all. It was recorded on a 4-track, and then it was brought into a digital a DAT tape. So it's very old school equipment that was used to make this, and it just has that. There's something about the sound. I don't know if it's just the lower like resolution of the early digital and analog and stuff. I don't know, but it just all kind of brings everything together in a cool way. So that was awesome. Great stuff there. And I know Scapular, so that's why I said we had a track from Scapular. I don't think it was And Guppies Eat Their Young. It was a different project, but very cool. Thank you so much for that. All right, we got 2 more tracks left to go, and Tobias H. Reese has been here waiting patiently. And he's got a track called "Can't Stop." So we need to find out about this one. My voice is starting to go. We're getting about to the 3-hour mark here. Song's called "Can't Stop." So basically, he had a song called "Rabbit Holes" that was played on another show, and then that inspired him to create this song, "Can't Stop." It's one of 10 tracks from the aforementioned album called Smoke and Mirrors. So he's got an album called Smoke and Mirrors. A member of the community turned me on to the awesomeness that is Thomas Christ. Thank you. So here I am. I don't always sing or write it within this style at all, but when I do, I try to keep it a bit fun, if not ridiculous. Peace. So I appreciate that. So we're gonna check this out and see what Tobias is rocking us with tonight. Here we go. Let me bring this into the stream here. This is Tobias H. Reese. By the way, thank you for the subscription to the channel. This is Tobias H. Reese with "Can't Stop" here on You Rock.
Just a boy with his head in the sand. Yeah, you see these things that bother me, or those things which bother you. Like my mother's guilt, it's killing me, and it's so true. So I took a plane across the great divide. You ran through the forest, but you could not hide. We've seen one too many battles, and our scars still bleed. Somewhere there's a painting where our spirits hang free. Cause you and I were just skimming the beaches. Is in fact all fiction. We're just going through stages. See, like he got a lot of moving for liberty right now. Let's groove into the future. I heard you sing, it's real about a bad sin or the night. Don't let it slip away now. Chill. Someone sound me alarm. Like fire and ice, you know we're cooler and warm. So let's drive my car across this great big light. Drink a bottle of holy water before it runs dry. Perhaps crash into Venus, maybe I can be Mars, and we can feed these cliches just like the pop stars. Yeah, you and I, we're just turning the pages. Is it fact or fiction? We're going through stages. C-L-B, better love, because we're until it's over. If you turn this on, you can't even, we can't stop. We can't stop. We can't stop. We won't stop. And then he says,
All right, that was Tobias H. Reese with "Can't Stop," nor should you, because that's some pretty funky stuff. I like it. It's got some real like 70s kind of funk groove to it. But I also hear like there was some cool like guitar solos in there that reminded me a bit of some like early Black Sabbath. So double win there. And then the vocals were really cool. I thought the lyrics were really interesting and really somebody said like painted a picture. I agree with that. And the video was also very fun. It was definitely a fun video. The kind of video that like I've made a few like that, and I like it. I think it suits the music really well, suits the song really well, and it kind of takes you on a journey. It's, you know, there's a lot going on in there, a little progressive, a little prog in there. So yeah, that was super cool, and it was a cool guitar too. Somebody mentioned that. I'm not a guitar guy, like I don't know. Guitars are guitars to me. But you should definitely go and subscribe to Tobias H. Reese, because if that's any indication, seems like he's making some cool music, and I really thank you so much for finding the channel and sending your song in. Really awesome track there, and very cool. So look forward to hopefully hearing more from you as well. All right. So I did say that was the penultimate song, so we do have an ultimate song. And so our ultimate song today is from, I mentioned, I teased earlier that we'd have some more Gortium 85. So Gortium 85 and Wayak, we're in a band, and it's called No Arrow. And so I'm going to play this one from them. They sent a new one in, but I think it's old but new. It's new to us. So it's called Delayed Reaction. And let's see here. So he's trying to get me to say all this stuff, and I don't know if I'm going to say all of it. Hey TC, what's up? I'm not going to do all this other stuff. Anyway, here's your new No Arrow song for this week. Not much to really say about this one at the time. We only had like 3 originals and needed more. I already had the riff years ago, so it was a good excuse to make a song out of it. More to come next week. Well, I certainly hope so. I've loved the rawness of this this project that you and Gortium and a few others had going on, and it's cool to hear. So let's check out Delayed Reaction by No Arrow to close us out here today on episode 24 of You Rock. Here we go.
Oh, well,
right, so YouTube auto played another song there before I could get to it. Anyway, man, that's this is a delayed reaction by No Arrow, and it takes No Prisoners. That song just beats you, and doesn't stop. As Kim Harden Hudson said, love the screams. Like, I love those like vocals, and I mean, you know, if you listen to some of my music, it's definitely in that vein too, where, you know, it sounds like you're just gonna shred your vocal cords. That's we got that going on there, and it's just like really fast BPM, unrelenting, and drummer is killing it there, and Wayak is kicking ass. Yeah, I know. I'm playing songs that I'm not even supposed to. Don't worry, we'll get to it though. So yeah, that's fucking awesome. That's somebody said that's what garage rock is supposed to be all about. Just this raw emotion and heavy riffs and fast tempo and, you know, shredding vocal cord, bleeding throat kind of vocals. Yeah, that's kick-ass. Thank you so much, Wayak, for sending that one in, keeping us stocked up with these awesome No Arrow tunes. I should mention, if anybody didn't see it, I said Gore Team was on this. Gore Team was not on this track. It was the previous bass player. So sorry about that one. Didn't know that before, but I know it now. So anyway, yeah. A hell of a song to go out and close us out here on episode 24 of You Rock, if you can believe it. The next show that we do next Wednesday is going to be episode 25. How about that? It's crazy to think it's been that long, but here we are. So yeah, it's super cool. And I don't know if you saw in the chat, Dominick mentioned at 8 p.m. on Wednesday, he's going to be premiering a new song. So we'll have to go over and check that one out. Right after Thomas Christ Live, which is also on Friday, and YML, which is also on Friday before Thomas Christ Live. So that's over on Studio Live Today, YML, and then you've got Thomas Christ Live right here. And then I'll give you the link, and it'll probably be a little space in between, but go check out the new track by Dominick Torregrossa. Now, what's happening tomorrow? Nothing on this channel, but Jade Star will be doing a Wart special on dangerous music. I probably won't be able to catch it live because I got some stuff going on at work, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to get away quick enough. But I might have to catch that one on the replay, which is rare for me. But anyway, so you got that, and then right after that, and I think I should be there for that, our mod on this channel, he was here much earlier, about 3 hours ago, Cy Effin is going to be performing live on YouTube. So that's cool. I think if you go to the Jade Star show, you'll be able to then follow the link to Cy Effin's live performance, and then, oh, that's right, so I misspoke. There's no YML on Friday. YML is actually on Thursday. So everything, well, not everything. It's complicated this weekend. It's a little different because Pete's going on vacation, I think. So tomorrow you got Jade Star, you got Cy Effin live, and then you've got YML, and then you've got Ron Ward's indie live show, and then on Friday you'll just have Thomas Christ Live. I don't know if Jade will do anything before she might. Not sure about that one. Usually that's her day off, so I don't know. But anyway, what we will have is at 5:30 will be Eastern time. It'll be Thomas Christ Live, and then at 8 p.m. We will have the premiere of Dominick Torregrossa's new song. So that's what's coming up the next couple days. So I know Pete's allowed to take vacation. Yeah, even Pete Johns has to take a vacation every now and then, I guess. But anyway, so there's a lot of stuff going on over the next couple days. So try to keep track of it all, because it's all going to be really cool, and look forward to seeing a lot of you there, I'm sure. So thank you very much for a great show, and all your wonderful submissions that were awesome, kicked ass. And you know what I always say is, then don't forget, by the way, you can get songs in for the next show. This show, which will be next Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, bit.ly/urock submit. That's how you get your songs on the show. And so I just, as I always say, thank you all so much. Love you all. Keep rocking. And let's see if my theme song will actually work here at the end. Didn't work last week. Hopefully we'll have better luck this week. So take care and keep rocking, everyone. It's been another episode of You Rock. Bye, everyone.